Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Startup Company. We're back. Orbital Online continues. It continues to die another day. I'm sure all companies will die at some point, but hey-ho, what is this? Temperatures and overclocking? Yeah, we don't care about that. But we did actually do a pretty darn good job in the last episode of making sure that everything looked pretty darn reasonable, actually. We've now set up a rule for Orbi Snaps. We've set up a rule for Orbital Online. We're running the servers at a not maximal rate, but we're running it at a rate which means that we can save electricity, we can save on the electricity that we pay for server usage, and to be honest, everything's looking pretty darn good, actually. In this episode, I want to try and grow Orbital Online. So the first thing that we're going to do today is that we're going to restart our marketing campaigns. We're going to restart banner ads. And you know what? Heck, let's do it. Email campaigns as well. Let's get both of these bad boys up and running. Let's also start splashing some cash on some research. HR manager. Do we just maybe just work through it sequentially? I really don't feel like we need any more of this stuff. Like, there's no kits that we need. I mean, I know I've talked about payment systems before, but we've got plenty of growth to be had on Orbital Online anyway, in item listings, video functionality, landing page, etc, etc, etc. So I'm not super worried about that. What I think we should do is we should probably just get the last of the human resources stuff unlocked. Sure. A recruiter. I'm really not entirely sure what we should expect for a recruiter. Right, let's pause that. Sort by speed. In fact, we don't need to do that. We'll just do this. Oh, sure. Have a raise. I just cannot be bothered finding someone else to fill your role. I'm gonna get a manager. I'm gonna get an absolutely expert manager, top of the range manager, for one reason and one reason only. I want this manager to manage the people that I'm about to hire. That's the plan, as it stands anyway. So HR manager, let's do... An HR manager will control multiple regular managers. Okay, great. So let's find an expert HR manager. Start headhunting. Great stuff. We'll move the HR managers up to the back of the room up there. How are we doing money-wise? Yeah, we're making 30,000 bucks per day. That's not anything to sniff at. That's just great, honestly. Let's get this upgraded to about level 40. There we go. Looking good. Still only 60% happiness. Subscriptions and video ads really bring it down. I'm really not that bothered about it, to be honest, though. I do want to get the payment system in place, but, as I say, can't really do that yet. In fact, you know what? We can. We can do it. Let's do the... email module. Let's get that. And then the other module that we needed, the payment gateway module. Sure, let's get that as well. We've got so much research coming in that it is actually kind of crazy. We need to go through our managers and have a little look at... Can I just flick to the next manager? Yeah. Your designer. No, I want to flick through the managers, please. There we go. No. I just want to flick through the managers. I will copy that, though, because that's quite important. You know. Who's got control of the lead developers? Okay, let's bump that up. Right. Let's bump this up as well. There we go. Okay. Looks like you got a bunch of stuff that we need to work on. Ah, here we go. Wonderful. Henrietta Ramsey. What about Edwin? Put 100 of all of these bad boys. Great. Just to make sure that everyone has absolutely got enough stuff to be getting on with. Herbert. I mean, I don't really think that there's much point in putting in 100. 10, I think, is usually fine. Because at the end of the day, it always prioritizes the it always prioritizes building the component with the smallest number that is currently in stock anyway. So it's not a big deal to change it from 10 to 100, doesn't particularly matter. Right, yeah, to be honest, I don't really feel the need to faff around with Mildred. You're fine. You can just sort of chill out over there. Not super bothered about what you're doing. Doing good stuff. Do we want to get any more production elements? Not particularly. Walls, not bothered about walls. Bookshelf, black couch, coffee table. I really don't find myself being very appealed by any of that nonsense. I would like a large meeting table and an executive desk and all that nonsense. That might actually help. A large meeting table might be of benefit to us. I'll do it. Sure, I'll do it. We've now got the executive desks. Now, some people do want executive desks. I'm just hoping that that purchase will improve some people's happiness. Already got a whiteboard. Industrial coffee machine. Sure. Stack it up at the back. Why not? Vending machine. Sure, put that in front of just Scott. And a 42-inch TV. There we go. We can play some propaganda videos at the front of the office. There we go. Looking good. Looking very, very good. All through this, we're making bank. We are making bank. This is great. This is great news. You know what I should be doing? I should really just be turning down the electricity. Yeah, I should just be turning down the default clock rate on this. Or maybe I shouldn't be, actually. Hold up. Hold up. Can I adjust the ratio? I should adjust Orbital Online up slightly. Hold up. There we go. Adjust. Whoa. Okay. I want to try and get the clock rates or the server usage roughly tied. Clearly, I'm not doing a very good job of that. Alright, let's bump it up to like 55. 60. Let's bump it up to 60%. Okay, 60% is the default clock rate. The server usage hopefully won't go above 100. If it does, we lose users. And that's not exactly ideal. Okay, Orbital Online is doing too well. We're growing too fast. And that's because of our advertising. Okay. Plus 10. Yep, let's get it up to plus 50. Let's get it up to level 50. Let's get that up to level 50. Let's get the item level up to level 50 as well. Beautiful. Okay, we definitely need to upgrade the clock rate. Okay. You know what? Let's just put it up to 100%. Let's just put it up to 100%. I don't want to keep on faffing around with this. It's kind of nonsense that we need to do this anyway. I wish we could have like an adaptive clock rate to sort of automatically adapt to the exact circumstances. Also, we should have brand new people ready to hire. 14,000 bucks. You need an executive desk. I don't know if we can actually offer you an executive desk. An expert desk? Sure, I'll get you on board. You seem a little bit more amenable to the sort of situation that we have around this office. You know what? I was away to say, I'll start buying some expert desks. I don't actually have any expert desks. That's fun. We can put you in charge of all of these managers. Ooh, almost all of these managers. Michael Harvey. Is Michael Harvey on this list as well? He's not, actually. Okay, so that's interesting. We're starting to stack up these bonuses. Let's hire one more person. Hire you. Executive desk. We do... No, we got a program. We have a programmer desk. There we go. Or do we have an executive desk? No, we got an executive desk. Right, you can sit in an executive desk, Daniel. Right. A 279 bonus for the employees. Okay, I'm going to do this slightly more intelligently. Okay, so the researchers do not need any bonuses, right? The researchers do not need any bonuses. Neither do these guys. These guys do not need a bonus. None of them are particularly important. Okay. Researchers don't need any bonuses. Yep, researchers don't need any bonuses. Fine. Sales executives don't need any bonuses. System admins do actually need bonuses. Developers kind of need bonuses. To be honest, I don't even think the system admin need bonuses. We just need the lead developers to have bonuses, to be honest. If I could just have one person that managed the lead developers. How many lead developers are there? There's 4 lead developers. Okay, I'm kind of inclined at the moment just to have one of these guys solely dealing with lead developers. Yeah, okay. You know what? That guy that we just hired, Michael Harvey, he's pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna uncheck all of these developers from that manager. Go to manager. And get rid of you as well. Okay. Good. And then you are going to get control over all of the managers. Michael Harvey. Yep, and then you are going to literally just manage Michael Harvey. And that's going to be a 267% bonus for each and every one of the lead developers. Okay, that's really, really good. You, on the other hand, you can do... I mean, what are the other important people? I mean, we kind of want the regular developers to get a big old bonus. System admin kind of needs a bonus. To be honest, I think that's probably pretty darn good, actually. So all of the system admins and all of the developers are going to be getting a bonus now. Okay, I think we'll leave that. We don't really want to overdo it. I think we want to try and make that work. Okay, total mood decrease per day. New schedule will take effect after midnight. I mean, okay, well, we don't want... Oh, training days. Hey, this is great. Okay, just do like a 9 to 5 or something. Like 9 to 5 is fine. Like 8 hours is great. Okay, and then let's do Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday off. Fridays are gonna be training days. Sure. I think that is completely reasonable. In fact, maybe we just put you in control of, like, as many people as possible. Apart from Joe Colon. Where's Joe? Joe down here? Who's he in control of? Not many people that actually matter. Just the designers. Okay, let's switch that around a little bit. Gene, you're already maxed out. There's one person that we've not got maxed out. Oh, in fact, we can even get rid of Joe almost entirely. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you. Orbital Potato doesn't need to get a boost. We can just sort of leave that. Okay, and then so everyone except Joe Colon will get a 35% boost, and they will all be controlled. They'll all have the sort of 9 to 5 work day, unless we want to sort of take that down, because a lot of people have demands for 7-hour work days. 7-hour work days is sort of like a massive mood modifier for everyone. Okay, I think that's probably what we need to try and do. Maybe we want to try and do training more than once. Maybe we want to try and do that more than once per week. But, you know, hey-ho, we're not going to worry about that too much now. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be a brand new schedule. Everyone goes home. All right, fine. Right, let's see what happens here. I'm curious. We're going to be getting technically less out of our employees. However, I'm not really worried about it because we're going to be getting happier employees, which is actually a positive, believe it or not. We want our employees to be happy. Right, why are you idling? Why are you idling? Okay. Is that any better? Can we set the... We can't set the production for these guys. No, we can't. Okay, so everyone should be doing something, right? You're at home. Okay. Why are you at home? Who honestly knows? Who honestly knows? I don't actually know why we've got a couple of people that are still at home. I think it's probably because we haven't set them mission objectives yet. There we go. Okay, that seemed to fix things slightly. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. I think things fixed. Joe doesn't have anything to do yet. I guess you can manage Orbital Potato. Sure. You definitely need to get moved down to the management corner. And you and your big old executive desk get moved over there. Daniel. Okay. Now there's just one more employee type that we need to recruit, and that is the recruiter themselves. Let's start headhunting for those bad boys and see what we have. Edwin, you're not managing anyone. Upgrade? Sure, just do some training. If that makes you happy, just do it. Same with you, Mildred. Alright, this is looking good. I feel that we're not getting very much mileage out of our marketing team. Or our support team. They seem to be waiting for support tickets the majority of the day. But that's okay. I'm not super bothered about that. Payment system we can't actually get. Did I see that we might not have had the prerequisite bit of technology? Alright, get that unlocked. Get that unlocked. Does that allow us to... Does that allow us to make the parts that we need in order to make this whole system work? API client module? Who can make the API client modules? Does anyone know how to make the API client modules? Can someone please tell me how to make the API client modules? Needs 2 compression components. Do we have compression components? Who makes compression components? We do have compression components now. Oh, this is... I know exactly why this is. This is because we haven't set the number of compression components that we need to make. Video components. Yep. 100. Nope, not there. Joe Colon, you're not managing anyone important. Herbert, nope. You, any compression components anywhere? Who the heck makes compression components? Does anyone literally make compression components? Created by the developers? Oh, expert developers. Ah, okay. Well, that's a problem. Well, it looks like we found Joe Colon. Looks like we found Joe Colon some people to employ. Right, recruiters. Let's get some fantastic recruiters. 12,000 bucks per month. Sure, I'll do that. And I'll also buy an executive desk for this guy. This is getting a little bit crowded in here. Little bit crowded. Developers, expert. Yep. Let's get all of this stuff. Do I have to worry about employing these people? Because, I mean, I've survived with just my CEO doing the recruiting, and I've never had any issue. This guy wants a 7-hour workday. That's not happening, buddy. Okay. Yeah, so he's literally here just to help my CEO. Okay, that's kind of garbage, to be honest. Also, I should probably get some expert artists. I don't think these are... Oh, no, sorry, tell a lie. These designers are actually experts. Great. Looks like these guys are pretty happy. Their mood is happy. Everyone's happy. They're developing stuff at a pretty substantial pace, which is lovely. That's, of course, inventory that can be turned into productive goodness. Money-making goodness. Orbi Snaps is ready for an upgrade. Video functionality. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. That's fine. And can we get an expert desk now? No, 1,500 is what we need for an expert desk. But we've already got an executive desk, so let's just hope that we only hire executives from now on. Okay. Sort by speed. See what we can get. 80 hours left. You need a programmer desk. I mean, we're not going to give you a programmer desk, but you can come on board. There we go. We got a large meeting table, which we are not doing very much with at this moment in time. Right, Leon. Yeah, we need to find you a manager. Also, we need to find you some work colleagues. Oh, I offered too low. There we go. And one more. I think 3 expert level developers will be plenty. I don't think that we're going to need any more than that. Once again, offer too low, but it's fine. Save an extra $100 a month. It's not too bad. Joe Colon, let's get you to be in control of those guys. We're going to need to get you to... Oh, sorry, not you. You also, by the way, I forgot to... There we go. Do this so that we all have a consistent working relationship. Okay, that's good. So the expert developers and the lead developers won't get as big as a bonus as 270, but to be honest, that's such a good bonus. 270 is so darn nice. Maybe we just hire a brand new person, a brand new whatever these guys are called. HR manager. Yeah. Who is your manager? Julian Morton. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap Julian Morton off, and then we're going to switch Joe Colon in. Great. Right, now Joe Colon is exclusively managing some pretty high-level developers, which is great because they're going to be able to make the stupid components and algorithm search components and API modules that we actually need them to make, which will finally allow us to make payment gateways. Look at that text compression. Look at that. Look at that. That's a big word into not a very big text box. What do you know? Okay, so will that finally allow us to make the first level of the payment gateway module? To be honest, we're not far off it. We're not far off it at all. Also, something else that people have consistently been pointing out to me, and I do appreciate it, of course, I definitely can, and I probably will, probably try and work on increasing my efficiency at some point. It just doesn't strike me as a very wise thing to do. I'm just not sold on it. Not sold on doing it, to be honest. Like, what's the point? We might as well just invest in more potential users, even if it does cost us more money to run the server per user. I'm just not super bothered about it. Can we pay back another loan by any chance? Dude. No, we can't. We cannot. Although, it does actually make sense for me to take out this loan and then repay that loan, because that's a 35% interest rate. And it actually, this is a 20% interest rate, so I could have taken that loan out and paid off this loan. But that's only a 20% interest rate, so why would I do that? Doesn't really make sense. Alright, well, no bother. 296 in order to pay that one back. That's fine. Significantly higher salary? Sure. Sure, I don't mind. I've got money coming out the wazoo, to be honest. We got so much money coming in, it's actually kind of disgusting. Speaking of disgustingness, Orbital Online is probably due a new contract at the moment. 8.5 million. 8.5 million. Wow, we've blown past. We have blown past any semblance of where we used to be. Right, let's clear this up. Let's try and find a contract that's actually, like, reasonable for what we need. At least above 8 million. Okay. Mildred, you're now upgraded. You can do the sort of similar thing. You do above 8 million. See if you can try and find us some good deals. Okay, get rid of this. There is one deal here that I would like to keep. What's Orbisnaps currently doing? Orbisnaps is currently doing 2.8, so we actually need to find... we need to find something for Orbisnaps as well. So let's go, like, 3 million or something. 3 million and above. There we go. Something like that. And we'll get rid of that pesky little £1 million contract. Because, holy cow, what are we currently being paid for with Orbital Online? We're currently only being paid for 4.8 million of those views. So we're basically blowing past it by, like, almost 200%. Which is crazy. That is absolutely bonkers. And it's actually time that we upgrade something. Cannot upgrade the payment gateway module yet. We're working on that. Plus 10, sure. Can't do plus 10 on that yet. There we go. Item listing, plus 10. Can't do plus 10 on that. We're getting close. We're getting close to sort of the maximum amount of resources that we can plow into these websites. We're close to getting there, but not quite. Max level has been reached. We do need to get the framework upgraded. And it looks like we're at the max level of the landing page. Comment functionality is 10 upgrades away. So we're pretty close. We should probably try and sort of put more money into advertising. Banner ads. Banner ads advertising the item listing. Sure. Any interests? You know what? Nah, let's not bother with that. Let's try and actually do something with this. Okay. Banner ads. Let's spend... I mean, how much money are we making per day? Let's say like $30,000. Might not exactly put us... Oh, wow. Holy cow. That puts us in a loss? Oh, no. The contract has ended. The contract has ended. Okay, let's see if we got anything more reasonable for Orbital Online. Orbital Online is currently doing... Let me get the figure exactly before we go forward. 9.8 million. Right, sort by impressions and let's have a little look. Immediately, to be honest, Mildred's contract is sticking out. This contract is also sticking out. I kind of like the idea of an 11 million contract, as that gives us room to grow. You know, so let's set it at 10 million. Yeah. In fact, no, you know what? Let's not. Let's just set it at... Let's set it at the level that we can currently get to. Let's bump it up to 10 days. Orbital Online the whole darn day. Let's negotiate that. Let's try and really get a good deal here. I probably should have gone higher, to be honest, than 11.4, but you know, I'm happy to try and work out a middle ground with these guys. Maybe a little bit lower. Right, we'll at least get over 10. Right. Yes. Oh my goodness. So what is that going to give us? That's a $64,000 profit with a $30,000 per day advertising campaign. What the heck? Look at that. $900,000 we're spending on advertising. $900,000 dues. I can't actually quite believe that. Our valuation is 20 million. How big are we actually? We must be pretty darn big. We're a shopping platform. Orbital Online is 8th. 7 million visitors is what we're after, or total users. Amazine has got 2 billion users. It is far and away the market leader. But boy, oh boy, we're kind of close actually. We're going to need to upgrade our server usage. But that's a problem, I think, for another episode. Have we got the ability to make a payment gateway module yet? No, we do not. Is it because these guys aren't experts? Is that the problem? These guys are only intermediate. Oh, that's a hot little bit of nonsense right there. Right, so it turns out I found out what our problem was. We don't have any expert lead developers. That is a real problem. Okay, well at least we know how to fix it. What we're probably going to do is, well, shortly we need to move up to the next office. I think that's probably what we're going to do at the very start of the next episode. We need to move to the next office because this space is super unbelievably cramped. We're going to try and go to the big one, really, which is this one, I think. We could go for this one, but I think that is somewhat out of our league. So we're probably going to move over to this one very, very shortly. We're definitely not far off it. And when we do, I think that's going to give us a lot more space to play around with the sort of order of our desks, the place that we put them in, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Startup Company. I'll see you next time. Bye.